What's up, all you beautiful people? We have had some incredible weather these last handful of days, and it's gonna be sticking around for a few more. So I figured we'd go to the beach today, clean the house, and hang out and enjoy some of this sunshine. But this morning we got some things we need to do, like laundry and other normal life-related stuff. So we're just gonna hang out.
What you want to, please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, pulse speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna place it, cause it only does this with you.
Aren't you proud of me? I haven't used drop-off service in months. Yep, I've been doing my own laundry.
Ooh. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret. We make out for the thrill of it.
Heading to the washroom, but the last time I used this washroom, there was no door on the bathroom stall. All right, fingers crossed today. Hey, look it. Back in a second.
Let's live life without regrets. Girl, put your faith in me, even though we just met.
Was that weird to take a moment of leaving the bathroom and pausing for a second and enjoying like the pretty little things? You gotta do that in life. Anyway, we're heading over to the far side of this parking lot. Seems like a good little spot way over there to clean the house out a bit.
The tension move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret.
That's disgusting. He went running for the ball, mouth wide open right here, and got a mouthful of dirt. Huh? A little fiber in your diet? He's like, yeah, Dad, this is disgusting.
Round for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret.
Well, last night when I slept, because I got the panels that are going on my walls tonight above me, I had a bungee cable that was strapped across the middle, and that was holding this up a whole lot higher. Well, in the middle of the night, I heard this snap, and then that board came pushing down on me. I ended up just staying there. I wasn't about to get up and readjust it. But that's the narrow space that I slept in last night. Thank goodness tonight's the last night for that. Yeah, the cable just busted. Hold on, I have it here. It wasn't a rubber one, it was just, the only one I had was one of these. And it literally just broke. It made quite the noise too. It was like this little tearing, little snapping noise, because you could hear the elastic part of it spring backwards, bang the side of the van. The weird part was like, I'm in the middle of the night, all of a sudden this bang, and all of a sudden something pushed on top of me. Disco, funny part, didn't even budge an inch. I'm excited to put these up today. What happened to your ball? What'd you do to your ball? What happened? You killed it. Killed your ball, buddy. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix these panels on the wall. When I originally put up my insulation, whether it be the pieces that are covering all the bare metal or it was my roof, I used spray glue. Horrible idea. Here's what happens when you spray glue something. Yeah, it's just like pulling off. It's holding good on one side. One sec. When I insulated all the panels, what I mean by that is that black panel there, they pretty much go on anything in the van that was bare sheet metal. All this ribbing stuff here, I wasn't worried about it, but anything that was bare metal against the outside, I covered. So here's what I covered it with. I used just regular styrofoam 1/2-inch insulation, and then I stuck it to another layer of 1/2-inch rigid foam, which would allow me to paint it so I didn't have to do anything fancy with it. For me, this just worked. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the top side of my doors, if I'm going to cover them, but for now, we're gonna put the insulation back in. Yeah. People always ask so many questions about how to install this stuff. You know, honestly, I don't know anything about this stuff. Just read the instructions on the bottle. So the instructions on this one are apply it, then pull it away from the wall just a little bit. I think the reason why they ask you to push hard on it first is so that way it gets on both surfaces. Then it says pull it away for a little bit just so it stays attached. Wait for a bit, I'm guessing that's just to let it tack, then put pressure on it and it will hold in place. The glue that I'm using is a LePage, I don't know if you can read that, LePage PL300. It's just a foam board construction adhesive in the construction adhesive section at your hardware store. So I'm gonna, now that that one's up there, I'm gonna fix a couple of the pieces that are coming down inside. Not really coming down, but there's some of the sections where I've used that glue where it's come away from the wall. I mean, it was a gross, nasty day, kind of a bit cold and chilly in the van when I did it. It was like winter time. It was like 0 degrees when I put the insulation in. So I was expecting some of the glue not to stick because it was super cold outside. So anyway, we're fixing that today. My rear door seals never really went on really well because there's a huge, I don't know if you can see that, there's a huge dent right there. I think someone before this had something and it smacked against it, but it bent. It bent where this rubber seal goes along. So what I did today was, not very prettily, but I packed it full of construction adhesive. I tried buying the clips and stuff for it, but because of the dent that's on here, the clips wouldn't hold. It's a little bit of a mess back here, but I think once the adhesive holds, I'm just gonna run caulking around the whole sides of the edges, because what's happening is I'm getting water underneath my rubber floor, and I think this is where it's coming from. When I first bought the van, the owner had plywood on the floor, and you don't need to screw that plywood down. It pretty much stays there. But they must have put like 100 screws in it. There was so freaking many. It was ridiculous to get out. But anyway, so I ended up bondoing and filling and sealing the whole floor. So when we tear the van apart tonight, that's the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at the floor and make sure there's still no other holes that I missed. now that I got this thing fixed up, hopefully we'll seal it up enough. I'm hoping tonight to put some lights and stuff underneath it to see if we can see any screw holes that I had missed, because, well, I kind of did this all in one night. Like, did the floor, I ripped the floor out and sealed it up all in one night. And I never thought about putting a light underneath it. But that's a good idea. So, yeah, we're gonna address the water leak. I'm gonna guess the water is either coming from the back seal, a hole in the floor somewhere that I'd never noticed, or Disco's water container. I keep a towel and stuff underneath there, but you never know. Disco's water might be splashing that I don't notice. But we'll find out today where the water is and get that all squared away. This guy's super tired. There's a guy back here with a remote control plane. I love that stuff, so cool. There's some excitement going on right there. It's like a house fire, and that's a very wealthy neighborhood over there. So sad, you know. Could you imagine being out and enjoying this beautiful day and coming home and finding your house completely gone? At least nobody was hurt, nobody was home. On the plus side, that's sad though. Look at that guy is. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was doing a live stream once, and then somebody kind of noticed I was doing a live stream from next door. His name is Hunter. I'm doing a van tour with Hunter today. Anyway, guys, you guys can't see this. You guys will see Hunter's video another day. I technically have to go to work right now, so see you in a second. Well, the van tour is all done with Hunter. And I just stopped at the hardware store to grab some extra supplies just in case we need some extra things. I'm heading over to see my buddy Terrence right now, and we're gonna install those walls today. I was hoping to get the floors and stuff, but I couldn't afford to buy the floors yet. Maybe in the next couple of days, but definitely not today, which kind of made me sad. It would have been nice to do it all at once. But the plan for tonight is to remove everything out of my van, take a look and see if there's any holes in the floor that need to get fixed, put the walls in, and that's about it. If my paycheck from Google comes in, which should be in any time now, Terrence is available pretty much most of the week this week, so I'm hoping that he can schedule another time for us to finish off the floor and get my van pretty close to being done. That would be rad. Alright guys, we're done for today's video. I gotta go find this place. I don't have GPS because I don't have any Wi-Fi on my phone or data. So, yeah, I'm gonna go drive around like a lost man and see if I can find where Terrence works. Alright guys, thanks for watching today, and I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.